NCERT Class 7 Chapter 1 Topic 1.6 Division of Integers. We know that division is inverse operation of multiplication. Let us learn it by some examples. 6 multiplied by 4 equal to 24. It means that when 24 is divided by 6, we get 4. Also 24 divided by 4 equal to 6. 8 multiplied by 4 is equal to 32. This implies that 32 divided by 8 gives us 4. Also 32 divided by 4 gives us 8. It means that whenever there is a multiplication statement, there are two division statements. Like when 6 is multiplied by 4, we get 24. And this is our multiplication statement. And what our division statements are? 24 divided by 6 equal to 4 is first division statement. And second division statement is 24 divided by 4 equal to 6. So this way, for every multiplication statement, we get two division statements. From this we conclude that division is inverse operation of multiplication. We go for some more examples. -8 multiplied by -9 give us 72. So what are the division statements for this? 72 divided by -8 give us -9, and 72 divided by -9 give us -8. These are the two division statement for one multiplication statement. We go for one more example. -3 multiplied by -7 give us 21. What are our division statements for this? 21 divided by -3 give us -7, and 21 divided by -7 give us -3. These are the two division statement for one multiplication statement. We go for some more examples. -8 multiplied by 4 give us -32. Therefore, the division statement for this is -32 divided by -8 give us 4, and -32 divided by 4 give us -8. 5 multiplied by -9 is equal to -45. For this multiplication statement, we have division statement -45 divided by 5 give us -9, and -45 divided by -9 give us 5. From above, we observe that when we divide a negative integer by a positive integer, we divide them as whole number. then put minus sign before the quotient. For example, minus 32 divided by 8 equal to 4. As minus 32 is a negative integer and we have divided this by 8, a positive integer, we get quotient as the 4 as the positive integer, and we put a minus sign before it so that our quotient is minus 4. We also observe that when we divide a positive integer by a negative integer, we first divide them as whole number, then put a minus sign before the quotient. For example, 80 divided by minus 16. So first we divide 80 by 16, that gives us 5 as quotient, and we put minus sign before 5 to have the correct quotient. So 80 is a positive integer divided by minus 16, a negative integer, and as a whole number we divide 80 by 16, so we get 5, and then we put minus sign before the quotient, that is 5, so it becomes minus 5. In general, for any two positive integers a and b divided by minus b equal to minus a divided by b, where b is not equal to 0. Further, when a negative integer is divided by a negative integer, we first divide them as whole number and put plus sign before quotient. For example, minus 72 is a negative integer divided by minus 8 is a negative integer. Now what we do, we divide 72 by 8 as a whole number, then quotient is 9, and as both are negative integer, 9 is a positive integer. Or minus 72 divided by minus 9 equal to 8. Here minus 72 is a negative integer and minus 9 is also negative integer, and when minus 72 is divided by minus 9, what we do, we divide 72 by 9 and we get quotient 8, which is a positive integer. In general, for any two positive integers a and b, minus a divided by minus b equal to a divided by b, where b is not equal to 0. Here we complete this video. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel.